This Old House, A Lily Blooms in the Jaws of Hell by Sidney St. James, narrated by Sidney St. James. Dedication. This novel is dedicated to William Bill Kell and wife Shirley Kell of Eagle Lake, Texas, who gave me much inspiration for finishing the restoration of This Old House, and the handwritten manuscript of DeLu Rose Harris for the writing of The Rose of Bray's Bayou. Introduction. The manuscript is received. The idea for this story had its beginning in 2005. The author had just taken over a family business, A.J. Struce Auto Supply, in Eagle Lake, Texas, that was soon to celebrate its 93rd anniversary in business in Colorado County, Texas. It was in this small community southwest of Houston, Texas, this story has its beginning. After the restoration process of the home was finished, Sidney St. James and his wife moved in. Although this is a book of fiction, the events that occurred were real and frightened the workers away and kept the author and his wife awake late at night. While painting the small apartment attached to the main room, a cold blast of wind rushed through the room. It was the middle of the summer and quite hot. Afterward, a glance at the paint lid showed in script the name Annie. No one believes this, but on speaking engagements for another novel, The Rose of Bray's Bayou, the writings of DeLu Rose Harris about the runaway scrape in the house, James brings the paint lid with him for display during his presentation. Another good friend, Jim Calhoun, a floor finisher from Wharton, Texas, was working late at night on a Sunday, sweating from the heat when the entire house became cold. He was sanding the floor. Someone tapped him on the shoulder. Jim twisted around. After seeing no one there, the frightened man ran out of the house. From that day forward, he only worked during the day. Then after moving in, Barbara and the author hung some heavy hooks in the window at the top of the stairs to cover a window. For 3 days in a row, at precisely 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the curtains crashed to the floor. Each time they would screw the metal attachments to the wall, they would fall again the next day at 3 o'clock. Finally, after the third day, James put in multiple steel hangers. This time the curtain didn't fall. A worse thing happened. The poltergeist became trapped in or owned the house. Late at night, while lying in bed on the second floor, heavy footsteps were heard on the roof. They continued to walk, only at night, while we...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?